Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. In this occasion, I will present a short analysis related to Deixis as a final assignment for the semantic pragmatics course. Deixis is a linguistic phenomenon that refers to the use of words or phrases whose meaning depends on the context in which they are used. Deixis helps speakers and listeners understand proper referencing in social interaction. Not only are there different types of deixis, but the study of deixis must consider a number of other important aspects. Deixis itself has aspects that are important to discuss further. For the first, types of deixis. Deixis persona. Deixis persona relates to first person like I, we, us, and second person you, and the third person he, she, they, pronouns. Then spatial deixis refers to a location or place such as here or there. Then temporal deixis refers to time such as now, earlier, later, and tomorrow. Then social deixis show the social relationship between the speaker and the interlocutor such as he, respectful, you in informal situation. Then, the use of deixis depends on the context. It is impossible for the interlocutor to understand deixis without considering the context in which and when the word is used. It is feared that ambiguities and misunderstanding may occur without considering the selection of such words, especially in cases where communication is with people speaking from different cultures. To illustrate, the word here can have different meaning if the speakers are not in the same place. In this case, it is likely that their interaction may occur through another medium such as chatting. Then, function on social interaction. The use of deixis can create social closeness or distance, depending on how deictic words are used. The use of different pronouns can indicate a level of formality, politeness, or even closeness between speakers. For example, using more formal pronouns can show respect, while using more informal can create an intimate atmosphere. However, the use of pronouns that do not take into account the situation can also create a rift between speakers. One example is the use of informal pronouns in situations that should be formal can be considered rude. Then, implication for language learning. Deixis plays an important role in language learning for foreign speakers. A good understanding of deixis helps foreign speakers to be able to communicate more effectively, such as how to use pronouns, place, and time reference learners so that the message they convey can be understood more clearly and precisely. Then the example of deixis usage based on the type of deixis above. The first is personal deixis. The sentence is, they will go to the playground. The use of word they show the personal deixis in the third person. Then spatial deixis, the sentence is, the book is kept there. The use of there show the spatial deixis. And then temporal deixis. The sentence is, the explanation will be delivered tomorrow. The use of word tomorrow show the temporal deixis. And then social deixis. The sentence is, the servant bowed before Lord Peter. The use of word Lord to show someone's social status. Then, to support the analysis above, there are some explanations related to relevant studies. The first, the role of deixis in language learning, challenges and strategies by John A. Smith. This study discusses how deixis is one of the challenging aspects of pragmatics in second or foreign language learning. It is focus on how language learners have difficulty understanding and using deictic expression, such as personal pronouns, place, and time markers, whose meaning is highly context-dependent. The study also outlines effective learning strategies to help learners master the use of deixis, such as the use of visual context, direct interaction, and contextualized pragmatic exercise. The second is Deixis and Identity in Digital Communication by Michael Hughes. Deixis in digital communication not only function as a pointer to time, place, or person, but also as a tool for social identity construction and interpersonal relationship in cyberspace. This study showed that in digital platforms, Deixis interacts with multimodal features such as emojis, images, and text formats to convey rich and contextualized meaning. Hook combines pragmatics and discourse analysis approaches to explore how identities are constructed and negotiated through deixis in various digital contexts, including social media and messaging apps. The third is the role of deixis in social interaction, a study of address form in English by Said Khosravi. The role of deixis in social interaction, especially how address forms in English are used to express social relation, status, and attitudes between speakers. The study emphasized social deixis as an important aspect of pragmatics that governs how speakers choose pronouns, greeting, and form of address in communication contexts. Using pragmatic analysis, Khosravi showed that deixis not only function as a reference pointer but also a means of social negotiation and identity in interaction. That's all my presentation about deixis. I'm sorry if there are any mistakes in my words. See you in another material.